Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to continue with Chapter 8, Lesson 5, but we're going to take this lesson and break it into 5 parts. So this video is really going to be Chapter 8, Lesson 5, Part 1. So, all of Lesson 5 is going to be factoring trinomials, and the reason that it's going to be parts is because there are 4 different ways that these can be presented to you, and we're going to go over each of those in these part videos. But at the very end, there's going to be a part 5 where we talk about what we should look for when we are solving these. So, let's start with the problem x squared plus 12x plus 20. So, the first thing we're going to do when we get presented with one of these problems is we're going to find out what numbers multiply together to get this last number. So, not finding the prime factorization of 20, but what combinations of two numbers we can multiply to get 20. So 20 can be made by 1 times 20. That's a giveaway for all of these. Always start off with 1 times whatever the number is. That's always a possibility. Okay, after 1, can 2 go into 20? Yeah, it's going 2 times 10. What about 3? Yeah. And what we're doing here on the left side, we're going in an ascending order on the left side. And that's going to become a factor in part 2, 3, and 4, but not so much here. This is the basics of this. This is as simple as these get. So we can't put a 3 in, but we can put a 4 in. 4 times 5. Now notice, if I were to write a 5 down here, I would be writing a 4 here, which is the same pair. We're not going to rewrite them. So these are our only 3 choices. These are the only 3 ways to multiply two numbers together to get 20. So, what does that mean? Well, that means we're done with the first part. The second step is going to be adding these numbers together to try to get this middle number. We want to add them together to get this middle number. So, we're going to add these together and see if we can get that middle number. 1 plus 20 is 21. That's not it. 2 plus 10 is 12. That's what we're looking for. And just because I don't like leaving things unfinished, 4 plus 5 is 9. That doesn't work either. So 2 plus 10 is 12. That's that middle number. That's what we're trying to find here. So we found what two numbers multiply to get the last number, and then we need to add to see if we can get the middle number. Since our factors are 2 and 10, this means our factors of this trinomial are going to be x plus that first factor, and then x plus that second factor. And again, if you FOIL these out, you will get the above answer. Because you get x times x, which is x squared, 2 times x, which is 2x, x times 10, which is 10x. Add them together, you get 12x, and then 2 times 10 is 20. So the main gist of this is we need to see what two numbers multiply to get the last number, but add to get the middle number. Let's go ahead and do another one of these. Let's go ahead and do x squared plus 11x plus 30. So we need to find what numbers multiply to get 30. Well, we get 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 4 doesn't go into 30, but 5 does, 5 and 6. Now we need to add those numbers to see if we can get that middle number 11. So we get 31, 17, 13, and 11. Well, these don't work, but this one does. So we rewrite our answer as x plus 5 and x plus 6 in parentheses. And again, if you FOIL this, you'll find you get the right answer. You'll find that you'll get the original problem and means this is the right answer. So let's go ahead and give you one to do. Let's go ahead and give you one to do. Let's go ahead and do x squared plus 7x plus 12. So pause the video, work this out on your own, then we'll come back and we'll do this together. Remember, you want to find what multiplies to get 12, but when you add them together, get 7. So go ahead. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over these. So we can get 12 by doing 1 times 12, 2 times 6, or 3 times 4. We add these together, we're going to get 13, 8, and 7. We're looking for 7. So our final answer will be x plus 3, x plus 4. So every time I teach these are everyone's favorite because these are really simple. You can get the hang of these real quick. So go ahead and practice with these. We're going to come back in part 2, and we're going to add some stuff to it. Till next time.